Welcome to the BaseCamp Barn Project.
Where's your ball, dog?
This week we install 1 floor and 7 doors. And a whole bunch of other stuff. So pay attention as we speed through about a month's worth of work. So here we are in the loft storage area. I've got a few panels already down, and that made it a lot more solid so that we can move all this stuff around as we work our way around it. It's pretty nice up here. We've got, nice ceiling. This is our shortest part of the ceiling. And then over here we got a window just to let in some light. The ceiling's pretty tall on this side, and that's kind of my goal here, is let's get the flooring in, and we can start figuring out what this wall here is going to be needing and materials and lengths and stuff, so I can get that stuff ordered. Let's get this flooring done, so let's get back to work. Yes, that's wind you hear in the background. It was very windy when I was putting these floorboards in, but the building itself didn't creak or groan a bit. It was super quiet inside except for all the wind in the trees outside. All these sheets of OSB are 5/8 thick, tongue and groove flooring OSB specific. So there's a lot of plastic in it, a lot of glue. And I glued and nailed them down. Now that was a little bit of a shock to me, but everyone said if you glue them with these boards, nails, the inch and or the 2 3/8 nails, ring shanks are going to hold it just fine. So that's what I ended up using, was ring shank nails. And I'll probably let you know in a year or so from now if the floor is creaky or not. Floor's done, yay! Oh boy, we're getting ready to put our sliding door in. I'm hoping it goes in fine. I think it will. It's gonna look gorgeous. Yeah, I just finished prepping the perimeter here, so we're all ready to go. Got all my zip tape in, and believe it or not, the stretch tape seems to stick pretty good to this concrete, which I don't need it to be sticking perfectly, but I just need the corner fixed or sealed up. So we're ready to go. Well, hey, check this out. A sliding glass door with a lock on it. Check it out. Nice. Go get the ball. You gonna get it? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Go get the ball, dog. I've got all of the panels protective painted with the matte finish. But I did get 2 of our garage doors prepped and ready for installation. Got all the beams that they need to mount the garage door hardware on up. So I rented a outside lift to facilitate installing the roof purlins on the east roof slope. But before we did that, I was able to squeeze the darn thing inside of the big door so I can put the garage door pieces, mounting pieces, on the night before. The wind picked up a little bit in the afternoon, but we were able to get all the purlins up there on that east roof wall, or ceiling, or roof. I guess you just call it the east roof. Doors 2, 3, 4, and 5 were all the garage doors. And the next day, the professional garage door installers installed them next. We're working on the man doors here in the garage because we got our garage doors up and I'm trying to keep the birds out. So I'm working on the bottom pan, kind of an experiment here. So I've taken a piece of our 1x4 that we're using for up on the roof, and I've glued it and screwed it down at the right length away from, the door. So the door's going to go here, and I'm going to put some tape, Siga tape and zip tape here. There, I basically put this fen trim onto the concrete because I know it sticks like heck to concrete. I don't think this sticks very good. I mean, it sticks okay. It sticks better to wood though. And so I've made a pan start here with fen trim, using this wood as a backstop and using the stretch tape as the corner. And so this is all sealed up really good into this corner, and I'm gonna do the same on this corner, and then we'll put our zip tape around this corner to get it a nice seal. I hope it sticks because it feels a little damp, and then we'll put the goo on the bottom of the door, and when we put the door in, it'll goo itself to this, but there's no water, bugs, or air getting past this right here. I think that's a good solution. We'll see how well it works. Alrighty.
Okay. A little bit your way. Okay. A little bit your way. I think you might be okay. Okay.
That's doors 6 and 7.
Okay.
Well, officially sealed up. All the garage doors are in, and I just finished getting the man doors in the garage here in. We're sealed up finally. I mean 100% if you don't count the front door with the plywood over it. But we're sealed up, baby. Man, do they look good. I'm so happy with them. I think they're gonna hold up awesome. We'll have to kind of see. But I'm so happy we got them up. It looks great. We'll put some dark trim around it, and then the white walls, I think they're gonna stand out wonderful. What a relief, they're finally in. Opening for business. Well, it's lumber building time, or wall building time, because lumber came yesterday, maybe yesterday, day before yesterday, but anyway, we got all the lumber for those last 2 walls. So here we go. Let's get it going. So we're up here on the lift, and I've used the laser to measure from the edge of the flooring up on this level that we're putting the wall on. And I've used the laser to find the ends or find where it hits these trusses. And I've struck a line using, a chalk line all the way across. So now I'm going to be clamping up a top plate. And there's no way I would have been able to do this without a lift. So that's why I rented a lift today. Well, we're way up here in the rafters on the scissor lift, and I've got wall studs going in. If we can get a picture way down there. And they're going in okay. I had to do a little bit of work on this angle, because for some reason in my brain I screwed up. I was doing 8/12, which is the roof, but this is 6/12. So I got that figured out finally, and the lengths are good. Just I wanted a little bit snug so that they push on this just a little bit and keep these studs nice and taut. But we're about halfway, maybe not quite halfway with the studs. So, way up here in the rafters, man, where all the wood is. Kind of a cool shot down there. But anyway, keeping working here, getting back to work. Let's see if I can do this and still drink a little coffee this morning. It was a late night last night. I was working in here until it was virtually dark. The only lights I had was the light on the front of the DeWalt drill up there, getting that last tall piece done. That corner, the top corner, needed to have pieces for sheetrock. The top of the wall up there needed sheetrock edges, and then also the concrete Nodura wall needed an edge for sheetrock. But I think I got everything I needed to get with this here lift. So I can turn the lift in today and save a couple $100. I've used up every 2x4 I got. There isn't a 2x4 left other than possibly these angles that I can take down off of the walls for a few more 2x4s. But I've used up everything I got last night just to get to where I could possibly be done with that lift. Lots of pieces to the puzzle. Lots of pieces to the puzzle. Coffee's getting cold. I better go refill. Well, we got some more deliveries yesterday. So this morning, I got to go over my list and see what I'm missing. I think I got all my ducting flexible stuff. So we can start working on that today. I don't think I've shown you the HRV that we've got. This cute little box right here is going to be the basis of our fresh air system. And so then we can start pulling some of those flexible ducts up. Yeah, more ladder work. Can't get away from the ladder in here. But that's part of the deal. But yeah, I got to check my list here this morning and see if we got everything before I start. So here's my sequence. We got a 6 into 4 for the bathroom and the master. And then we're continuing on with a 6 to another 6 and a 4 for the living room. And then we'll shrink down to a 5 to get all the way to this corner over here, where we'll split it into 4s for the bathroom number 2 and for the loft storage area. Well, this took a little longer than expected, but first run always is. So here's the HRV, and here's my fresh air to the living area. Fresh to living. And we've got it all the way up there. I'm teeing off to the master bedroom to give it some fresh air. And then we go up, 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 up. Really high. And I tee off up there for the living area here for fresh air. And then I go over the top and I tee off up there for fresh air into the storage unit. And it continues on, continues on, continues on, and comes down this hole I put in here for this bedroom. So now this bedroom, this piece here will come out about somewhere in here. Perfect. So now the bedroom will get fresh air. So the fresh air into the living space is complete. I'm gonna put in the stale air return from the living space, which will basically be going up and over. We're about to pull up the 5-inch line and hook up to our junction that's going on up here. It's another T. It's the 6-inch T that's got a 4-inch pull off of it. That's going to be our suck for this side, or the stale air on this side. And then we're going to put the 5-inch all the way over across until it terminates. And we'll put the Y, the 4-inch Y on there, and get the stale air into the bathroom and into the loft. And hopefully going to be done here in another hour or so. And then we can pull the long run of mini split into this here closet. So that's going to be kind of the last thing of the day, I hope. This is for the mini split system that's going to be going into bedroom 2. And this is the Freon lines. And this is a Mr. Cool DIY. So it already has the Freon in it. And it has a funky special connector plug that is plugged until you've tightened it up, and they're color coded. So I've already done the blue one, and I'm about to finish up the gray one. They're 2 different sizes, so you can't mess it up. There's some O-rings in here that tighten up and seal itself as it tightens. We can get the threads to match. Nope. Yep. And then we keep this stationary and we tighten up this guy until it bottoms out. I want to do this on here because I don't have to do this right here. I'll find out. Get a little bit. Good. Just a little tight. I want to over tighten them. And we have this here piece of foam that goes over. And we want to put the insulation around it. We don't want it to sweat.
The mini split in bedroom 2 will be located right on the wall between the room and the closet.
Whew. Natalie helped a lot here. We got everything up high pulled including the conduit for the mini split over there in the bedroom. That was a job. It was stiff enough to get over the top, but then it was pinching itself at the very top, so we had to go back and forth, pull about a foot at a time. There were solid lines from the bedroom closet all the way up the chase, all the way over the top, and all the way down here into our bathroom. And this is where I'll connect the 25-footer to go outside. So I'm probably call it a day. That was work, but we're done up there now. I can call that HVAC roughed in. Where's the birthday girl? The birthday girl helped out.
Big help today.
Yeah.
HVAC day.
HVAC. We're 90% roughed in. That's an accomplishment for 2 days of work.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. So we're calling it a day. We're going out for birthday dinner. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.